Okay, good morning, all of you. This is Ankit Sharma, and this is your first chemistry class, okay, of class 8. Now, today we are going to start our chapter first, okay, that is matter. Today's class is going to be very interesting, okay, because today you have very new things to learn, okay. In this class, we have discussed what is matter, which you have studied in previous classes also, okay, in class 7th. But there's some new things, okay, in matter. So, before going to start this chapter, we should know some key terms of this chapter, or we can say some word meanings of this chapter. So there are several word meanings of this chapter. Before going to start this chapter, we should know what is the meaning of that word meanings. So let's start with key terms, okay? And please pay attention in this class. So now, our first word is matter. As you all know, anything that occupies space and has mass is matter. That is the definition of matter. Okay, that everything that occupies space. Okay, so everything that we can think of is matter basically. Okay, this includes the food we eat, the water we drink, the air we breathe, and even the book we are reading, or even the now currently we are using cell phones. So cell phones are the matter. Okay, and you are holding that pen, that is matter. Everything that living or non-living things are matter. Okay, so what, how can we describe the matter? Anything that occupies space and has mass is matter. So that is the definition of matter. Okay, मेरी सब picture clearly visible है?
यस सर, बिल्कुल क्लियर है, एकदम से साफ सबको दिखाई दे रहा है.
Okay, sir. Okay, thank you. Now our second key term is atom. These are few basic things, na, which you have already know because you have studied that things in class 7. Okay, matter. What is atom? Okay, so as we know, the smallest building block of matter is atom, or we can say the smallest part of a substance which is further not divisible. That is atom. Okay, if we take in a piece of chalk, okay, then we have to divide the chalk in smaller pieces. Then the last piece of that chalk, which is not further divisible, chalk का वो आखिरी टुकड़ा जो कि आगे डिवाइड नहीं, उसको हम आगे तोड़ नहीं सकते हैं, जो ब्रेक नहीं हो सकता है. Okay, that is atom. Okay, so in another language we can say the smallest building block of matter is atom. The smallest building block of matter. Okay, now we come to another word, that is molecule. What is molecule? Okay, so these terms are interrelated. Okay, एक दूसरे से जुड़े हुए हैं. How? Because the smallest unit of matter is molecule. Okay, the smallest unit of matter is molecule. Or we can say when two atoms or more than two atoms of same or different types join together, okay, they form a molecule of that particular the two different types of substance molecule. Okay, so that is the molecule. What is molecule? The smallest unit of matter, that is molecule. Okay, or we can say which is made up of atoms and can exist independently. That is also a definition of molecule. Okay, we can say that is also, we can also describe molecule in that way. Now, our second term is intermolecular space. Okay, नाम सुना सुना लग रहा है ना? Intermolecular space. You have studied that term in physics also in class and in chemistry also. Intermolecular space. Okay, so let's recall intermolecular space.
ऋतिक साहिल साथ साथ लिखो भी है ना, नोट करते रहो है ना.
Intermolecular
साहिल दांगड़.
space. First of that word means inter. Okay, so that means that is between two things. That is between two things. Intermolecular. Now, as you know, okay, in solid, liquid, and gases, these particles are packed in different manner. In solid, the particles are packed tightly. Okay, and in liquid, the particles are packed loosely, and in gaseous states, the particles of that particular substance is placed randomly. Okay, these are not packed tightly or loosely; they are placed in certain distance. Okay, they will take shape of a container if we place some kind of air or gases in that particular container. So, by the help of a diagram, we'll make three diagrams for solid, liquid, and gases. That is for solid. That is for liquids. We'll fill particles of solid in that manner. They are packed tightly. Okay. These are particles of that matter in solid that are packed tightly, and in liquids and gases. In liquid, they are packed loosely. And in gases, they are placed randomly. Okay. So now, what is intermolecular space? Okay. So the space between the particles of matter, जो matter के particles के बीच में जो space होता है, okay? See here, there is a space between this part, that particle and that particle, okay? So that length, okay, or that space is known as intermolecular space. Get it? Now here, the space between that particle and that particle, that is known as intermolecular space. Okay, so what is intermolecular space? The space between the particles of matter. Okay, जो पार्टिकल के बीच में जो स्पेस होता है, जो फ्री स्पेस होता है, उसको क्या बोलते हैं? इंटरमोलिक्यूलर स्पेस. Okay, so we are assuming that these are the particles, so we can assume these are the molecules of a particular substance. Okay, so we'll describe intermolecular space like that. So from here, the space between the particles of matter. Now, that is the intermolecular space. there's another term related to that intermolecular. Okay, that is intermolecular force. Okay, so
तो रोहित आपका वीडियो स्टार्ट नहीं है बेटा, कैमरा स्टार्ट नहीं किया आपने।
there's a force also acting there. There's an exist a force between these particles which keeps them packed tightly, okay, in the solid also, okay, which keeps them close, which attracts the particles. So intermolecular force, the force with which the particles of matter attract each other. Okay, जो matter के particles है वो एक दूसरे के वो अपनी तरफ attract करते हैं, okay, अपनी तरफ खींचते हैं. That is the known as intermolecular force. Okay, so what is the intermolecular force? Intermolecular force. Okay, the force particles of matter attract किसी का माइक ऑन है क्या? Wait. Okay, so that is the intermolecular force. Okay, now our next term is resistance. Okay, what is the resistance? Trying to stop something from happening or doing. Okay, trying to something from happening or doing. So what is the resistance, beta? When it is difficult to swim against a strong current of wave. Okay, जब अपन स्विम करते हैं तो किसी जो अगर सामने से कोई पानी की लहर आ रही है, ओके, स्ट्रॉन्ग करंट ऑफ वेव, सो वहां पे स्विम करना काफी डिफिकल्ट हो जाता है. सिमिलरली वन कैन नॉट इजिली वॉक ड्यूरिंग ए स्टॉर्म और हैवी रेन. ओके, जब भी कभी कोई हैवी रेन हो रही होती है, रेनफॉल हो रहा होता है, ओके, तो कोई भी इजिली इसमें चल नहीं सकता. ओके, दैट इज द रेजिस्टेंस. ओके, सो मैटर ऑफर्स रेजिस्टेंस. What is the resistance? Trying to stop something from happening or doing something. Okay, trying to stop something from happening or doing something. Okay, कोई किसी चीज को होने से रोकता है. Okay, that thing is resistance. Okay, that resistance is that have a different meaning in different places. Okay, so what is resistance? Trying to stop something from happening or doing something. Okay, that is known as resistance. Now let's divide the page. Now I'm going to unmute you, all of you. Okay, so you can ask your doubts. Yes, beta. One by one, you can ask your doubts. there any key points? कोई डाउट है बेटा किसी को?
No, sir.
Who was this? किसी को डाउट है किसी को कोई भी?
No,
कोई भी
sir.
डाउट हो तो पूछ सकते हो आप।
ओके
साहिल दांगड़।
एक बार सभी को समझ में आएगा तो यस सर बोल देंगे बेटा। समझ में आ गया सभी को?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
वेरी गुड, सो लेट्स मूव फॉरवर्ड। महेश सर सभी को म्यूट कर दीजिए प्लीज।
ओके सर।
Now let's move towards the introduction of the chapter. Okay, so right here, introduction. So in introductory part, as we know what is matter, okay, everything that we can think of is matter, okay, that water we drink, and the air we breathe, okay, and if we look around us, okay, अगर हम अपने चारों तरफ देखें, we see a number of things like stone, sand, clay, minerals, okay, plants, animals, even that cell phone, pens, books, notebooks, and etc. They all things, okay. So all the things which is living or non-living, okay, they all are matter. They are they all are made up of different types of material, okay, are called matter in science. So now I'm going to write the same thing which I already told you. So if we look around us, okay, it is visible now. We see a number of things, okay, like stones, sand, clay, water, and minerals also, okay, plants, animals, pens, okay, etc. and etc. These things, okay, they all are made up of different types of material, okay, they are called matter in science. So from this we can say anything that occupies space and has mass is matter. Okay बेटा?
सर एक मिनट।
Yes sir.
विजयपाल सिंह जी चौधरी जी, आप अपना वीडियो शुरू करें। आप दिखाई नहीं दे रहे, आपके केवल नाम आ रहा है। कैमरा चालू कीजिए।
ओके मैं सर एक बार सभी को अनम्यूट कर दीजिए प्लीज.
अनम्यूट है सर.
अनम्यूट है. Yes, beta. Any doubt in that introduction portion? What is matter? Any doubt in definition of matter? Okay. May sir mute them all, please.
ओके सर.
Now we are going to start our first topic of that chapter. Characteristics of matter. Okay. Matter has 4 characteristics. Okay. Now I'm going to write their names of characteristics. First is particles of matter are very small. What is? Okay, let's set that. Particle matter are very small, very small. That is new topic for you, beta. You haven't studied that topic in class 7th. Okay. ये टॉपिक आपने क्लास 7th में नहीं पढ़ा है तो उसे ध्यान लगा के अभी पढ़ना है. ओके. बी फोकस. That is very easy topic. Second point is particles of matter have interparticle space between them. Particles of matter have interparticle space between them. Okay. Third one is particle of matter are in constant random motion. Constant random motion. Fourth one is particles of matter, okay, attract each other. What is particle of matter attract each other? So these are the 4 points, okay, characteristics of matter. First is particles of matter are very small. जो मैटर के जो पार्टिकल्स होते हैं, ओके, वो बहुत स्मॉल होते हैं, जैसे कि अपन जानते हैं, ओके, एज वी नो, ओके, बिकॉज देयर आर द नंबर ऑफ एटम्स are including that particular molecule, or we can say a particular substance or piece of a metal. Okay. And second point, particle of matter have interparticle space between them. what is interparticle? That space. Okay, that property we have discussed here, intermolecular space. Okay, so as we know, particles of matter have interparticle space between them. Okay. Third one is particles of matter are in constant random motion. तो जो लिक्विड एंड गैसेस के जो पार्टिकल्स होते हैं मैटर के, ओके, वो एक कांस्टेंट रैंडम मोशन में रहते हैं ऑलवेज. ओके, वो कैसे होते हैं हम इसको डिटेल में पढ़ेंगे. वी विल स्टडी इन डिटेल, ओके, इन दिस लेक्चर. Fourth one, particles of matter attract each other. Yes, particles of matter attract each other, okay, because they are packed tightly, okay, and they have bonding between them, okay, and intermolecular force between them that attract each of the particles, okay, that acts between the particles. Now we are going to study that first point. We are going to study that first point. Particles of matter are very small, okay. So let's change the page. Is it clearly visible in the page?
Yes, sir.
Okay. That first point. Particles of matter are very small. In that topic, okay, we are going to perform an activity. So what we have to do, or we are going to perform an experiment, okay. To show this, the following experiment is carried out. Okay, what we are going to do now, there's a substance which is known as potassium permanganate, okay, that is known as potassium permanganate. Yeah, that substance is available in market, that is common name लाल दवा. Okay, ये substance आपको market में किस नाम से मिलेगा? लाल दवा. Okay, in Hindi. So if you are going to market, you have to purchase it by chemical name potassium permanganate, or you have to say लाल दवा. Okay, so first we have to take a 100 ml of water, okay, in a pot or in a beaker. So what we have to do, we have to take in a 100 ml of water. That is 100 ml of water. Okay, that is 100 ml of clear water. Okay. Now, what you have to do, you have to add a half teaspoon of potassium permanganate into this 100 ml of water. क्या करना है? आपको हाफ टी स्पून इस 100 ml वाटर में आपको हाफ टी स्पून इस 100 ml वाटर में पोटेशियम परमैंगनेट डालना है. ओके, सो दैट इज पोटेशियम परमैंगनेट. पोटेशियम permanganate. Okay, that is chemical formula is KMnO4. It is chemical formula KMnO4. Okay, so अब क्या करना है, जैसे ही अपन इसमें हाफ टी स्पून पोटेशियम परमैंगनेट डालते हैं, ओके, that crystals of potassium permanganate, okay, dissolve them in 100 ml of water. वो क्या करेंगे, हम इसको इसमें डिसोल्व कर देंगे 100 ml ऑफ वाटर में. ओके, देन इसका जो कलर है वो चेंज हो जाएगा. इसका कलर कैसा हो जाएगा, रेड. इसका कलर रेड हो जाएगा. अब अपन क्या करते हैं, इस 100 ml वाटर में से 10 ml वाटर अपन एक केमिकल टेस्ट ट्यूब में निकाल लेते हैं. क्या करते हैं, इसमें से 10 ml वाटर अपन ने इस टेस्ट ट्यूब में निकाल लिया. ओके, अब क्या करते हैं, एक अगेन ऐसे एक और पोर्ट लेना है. इसमें कितना वाटर होगा, 90 ml. और फिर क्या करना है, इस 90 ml वाटर में अपने को ये 10 ml वाटर इसमें डाल देना है. तो फिर अभी कितना हो गया, 90 प्लस 10 ml इज इक्वल्स टू 100 ml. अब डिफरेंस क्या हुआ यहाँ पे, ओके, जैसे ये हमने फर्स्ट स्टेप पे क्या किया, एक 100 ml वाटर लिया जो कि क्लियर था, एकदम ट्रांसपेरेंट. फिर इसमें कुछ क्रिस्टल्स डाले पोटेशियम परमैंगनेट के और उसको डिसोल्व कर दिया, जिससे इस वाटर का कलर चेंज हो गया. इस वाटर का कलर कैसा हो गया, रेड. ओके, और फिर एक और 90 ml क्लियर वाटर लिया. अब इस 90 ml क्लियर वाटर में 10 ml ये वाटर इसमें डाल दिया. अब फिर इसमें डालने के बाद इसका जो कलर है ये फिर से क्या हो जाता है, रेडिश हो जाता है. इसका कलर फिर से क्या हो जाएगा, रेडिश. फिर अपने को ये प्रोसेस कम से कम वी हैव टू रिपीट दैट प्रोसेस 2 और 3 टाइम्स मोर. ओके, ये प्रोसेस क्या करनी है अपने को, 2 और 3 टाइम्स रिपीट करनी है. ओके, देन जैसे जैसे हम इसको रिपीट करते जाएंगे वो क्लियर वाटर क्या हो जाएगा, रेडिश वाटर में कन्वर्ट होता जाएगा. ओके, और इसका कलर थोड़ा थोड़ा लाइट होता जाएगा. ओके, so what we have to do, first we have to take 2 to 3 crystals of potassium permanganate and dissolve them into 100 ml of water. Okay, इससे क्या शो हो रहा है कि इस छोटे से क्रिस्टल्स, इस हाफ टी स्पून में इसके लाखों छोटे छोटे पार्टिकल्स है पोटेशियम परमैंगनेट के. ओके, जो कि फर्दर 10 ml वाटर से आगे डिवाइड होते जा रहे हैं, जो कि आगे डिवाइड होते जा रहे हैं, और वो बहुत ज्यादा डिवाइड होते जा रहे हैं, ताकि ये 7 और 8 टाइम्स की प्रोसेस रिपीट करने के बाद उस वाटर का कलर चेंज होता जा रहा है. दैट्स प्रूव दैट पार्टिकल्स ऑफ मैटर आर वेरी स्मॉल, कि जो मैटर के जो पार्टिकल्स हैं वो बहुत छोटे छोटे होते हैं और वो डिवाइड होते जाते हैं. ओके, सो नाउ आई एम गोइंग टू राइट द स्टेप्स फॉर दिस एक्सपेरिमेंट. ओके, सो स्टेप 1, व्हाट इज स्टेप 1, टेक half teaspoon or 2 to 3 crystals.
राजश्री अपना वीडियो स्टार्ट करो बेटा.
Okay, I am writing a chemical name. KMN. Okay, potassium permanganate and dissolve.
राजश्री रोहित.
Dissolve them in 100 ml of water. Okay, इसको 100 ml वाटर में डिसॉल्व कर दिया. स्टेप 2, व्हाट इज द स्टेप 2, take approximate 10 ml of this solution. Okay, इससे अपन 10 ml of एक सॉल्यूशन इसका बाहर निकाल लेते हैं. Take out 10 ml of this solution. Okay,
राजश्री स्टार्ट वीडियो बेटा.
and put it into 90 ml of clear water. Okay, and we have to. What is the third step? We have to keep diluting that potassium permanganate. Okay, इसको और पतला करते अपने को चलना है. Okay, and इसको 2 to 3 times or 5 to 8 times अपने को repeat करना है. Okay, repeat 3 to now. What is the conclusion of that process? Okay, this experiment shows that just a few crystals of potassium permanganate can change color of a large volume of water. Okay, let's show just a few crystals of potassium permanganate KMnO4. Okay, can change color of a large volume of water. Okay, let's divide the page.
राजश्री अपना वीडियो है वो स्टार्ट कीजिए. राजश्री.
Okay, so we conclude that there must be millions of tiny particles in just one crystal of potassium permanganate. Okay, which keep on dividing themselves into smaller and smaller particles. Okay, so we conclude that there are millions, okay, lakh, millions of tiny particles in just one crystal of potassium permanganate KMnO4, which kept on dividing themselves into smaller and particles. Okay, so that is the experiment or point number 1 of particles of matter are very small. I will going to unmute your mic. Okay, but first let me explain again that topic. Okay, so what is the topic? Particles of matter are very small. Okay, we have to prove that particles of matter are very small. So for that, what we have to do? We have to take potassium permanganate. Okay, हमने क्या लिया है? Potassium permanganate लिया है. और potassium permanganate की जगह अपन कोई color भी ले सकते हैं. We can take any color. Okay, so first we have to take 100 ml of clear water. Then in that clear water, we have added 2 to 3 crystals of potassium permanganate. Okay, after adding, we have to dissolve it. Then the color of the water get changed. Okay, इसका color कैसा हो जाता है? Change हो जाता है और इसका color red हो जाता है. फिर अपन को क्या करना है? इस solution का 10 ml sample. Okay, इस solution से 10 ml अपन एक टेस्ट ट्यूब में निकाल लेंगे और वो टेस्ट ट्यूब अगेन एक 90 ml क्लियर वाटर लेंगे, साफ पानी, और उस साफ पानी में इस 10 ml वाटर को अपन डाल देंगे. इससे क्या होगा कि जो क्लियर वाटर था ये भी दोबारा रेड हो जाता है. ओके, और अपने को ये प्रोसेस 2 to 3 टाइम्स 2 to 5 टाइम्स क्या करनी है, रिपीट करनी है. ओके, आफ्टर रिपीटेशन वी हैव फाउंड दैट कि धीरे धीरे ये जो पानी का कलर है वो थोड़ा लाइट होता चला जाएगा आफ्टर एवरी डाइल्यूशन. ओके, डाइल्यूटिंग ऑफ दैट सॉल्यूशन. दैट्स प्रूव दैट ओके कि एक छोटे से क्रिस्टल में उसके मिलियंस मतलब कि लाखों पार्टिकल्स होते हैं जो कि आगे फर्दर डिवाइड करने पे डिवाइड होते जाते हैं. ओके, सो मैटर काफी छोटे छोटे पार्टिकल्स से मिलके बना होता है. ओके, दैट इज द कंक्लूजन ऑफ दैट टॉपिक. ओके, नाउ आई एम गोइंग टू unmute all of you. Maisa, please unmute them.
Yes sir, yes sir. कर दिया सर.
Any doubts, beta?
No, sir.
Beta, any doubts? Okay, I will ask everyone. Akshita. Akshita is present in the class.
प्रेजेंट है सर.
Akshita, any doubt, beta?
अक्षिता.
What happened? Okay, Mahima. Beta, say yes or no. The mic is on, sir. Ritik.
माइक ऑन है सर.
Beta, if
महिमा आपको कुछ पूछना है क्या? महिमा.
Yes, sir.
हाँ, कुछ पूछना है क्या?
No, sir.
नो.
अगर मैं आपके I'm announcing your names, okay? If that topic is clear, then say yes. Okay, Akshita. Topic is clear? Yes or no? Mahima. The topic is clear, beta. Okay, Ritik. Sahil. Vanshika. Sir, mics are mute. Okay, the topic is clear, I think.
हाँ सर, लगभग लग रहा है कि कोई बच्चा नहीं पूछ रहा है ना.
Okay. So, time हो गया क्या आज की क्लास का?
हाँ सर, टाइम हो गया.
Okay. So, beta, write your homework now. Okay. Write your homework. The first question is learn key terms. Okay. Second question, define. Define matter. And your third question is name the characteristics of matter, or what are the characteristics of the matter. Okay, the same thing. Okay, so that is your homework, beta. So आज की क्लास कैसे लगी आप सभी को? So please unmute them.
Nice.
So please unmute all of them.
अनम्यूट है सर.
Okay. आज आप सभी को क्लास कैसी लगी बेटा? How was the class?
Sir, nice.
Okay. So that's enough for today. We'll meet again tomorrow at the same time, 9:30 a.m. Okay.
ओके सर.